not only is there an essential flip side to almost everyone and everything in the world that is there in reality in one way or another, but also there are two different fundamentals in everything. Everything is fundamentally divided or disintegrated into having and applying two different or opposing paradoxical productive qualities at the same time, which forms and constitutes his very core and being, and that can be applied for not only the human beings but also to all of their creations, inventions which are artificial, but also in nature there is the flip side, which is the bad, dark, vicious, negative side. In the human beings, that is the good side and also the negative side in one or another, because not only is everyone an entirely different biology, chemical substance, and other hormones in one or another, but everyone, both men and women, are also imperatively and irreversibly different from each other, not only as human beings, but also in their actions, behaviors, attitudes, talents, habits, skills, knowledge, intelligence, character, and as many divisions and productive qualities as we can possibly imagine in ourselves as well as in our inventions. There is always the existence and permanent reality of the good side as well as the bad side in one or another. But being able to hold on to the good side, being able to always see the good, bright light, even in the dark, misery, misfortune, evil in the world as well as within ourselves, is something which is always very difficult, complicated, chaotic, hard, painful anyways, because it directly requires us or demands us to come to the realization and acknowledge all the repressed content and shadow material which we have always been hiding, avoiding, running away from our whole lives in one or another, because it requires the direct realization of all the evils, vices, injustice, inequality, wickedness which we're ever capable of through our actions, behaviors, ambitions, demeanors, executions in one or another. So modern education does not really help that much, because ultimately our habits, behaviors, actions do not change fundamentally or imperatively. They are quite lackluster, mediocre, stupid, competitive, arrogant anyways. We constantly seek competition, superiority, dominance over the others against those who don't have what we have, who are unwealthy, poor, inaccessible, those who are not so highly educated. But because we're highly educated, supremely qualified, we'll always have to appease our ego, satisfy our vanity, pride, ambitions in one or another. And for that, we'll go to any lengths and make any efforts to establish a dominance, hegemony over the society by acquiring all the jobs, positions, power position, and by dominating and asserting our cruelty, torture, torment over the lower classes of people who are